Alright guys, YouTube says I'm live. I must be live. Welcome in. Welcome in. There's a little stream that I do every weekend here, a little live talk show or a little live stream I put on. Called Hanging with Dave. Just kind of come in, hang out. I kind of go down through the comments and whatnot that was left on my videos for the past week. Talk about tech. This is episode 46 actually. Welcome in all. I'm glad y'all came in and joined me this morning on this Saturday. There's a few disclaimers I like to throw out. I know it's probably getting pretty repetitive for you guys to here every week with me. But I feel like I still need to throw them out there, so I'm going to. I enjoy me a cold Budweiser while I do the show. So cheers to y'all. I hope y'all having a good Saturday morning. I'm also a truck driver by trade, so you may hear a wordy dirt or a cuss word from time to time. I try to keep it to a minimum, but it does happen. I try not to get too bad with that. Number 3, I ain't very good with the English language, let alone some of these YouTube handles. So if I butcher your name, I apologize up front. Maxter 1878, afternoon Dave, hope you're doing well. I am Maxter, it ain't doing pretty good, but I hope you're doing well as well. Like I say, these YouTube handles, some of them I can't pronounce very well. So please forgive me if I butcher your name. If you left a comment or if you're in chat, either way. If I butcher or kill it too bad, please forgive me. I haven't really had a chance to look over the comments this week, but if it comes down to people asking about overclocking and what I can get out of my RAM, and this is my kit, or I got this processor with this motherboard, what can I overclock it to? I don't know. That's part of the fun of overclocking. If you're looking for someone just to tell you exactly what numbers to put in, it really ain't overclocking to me. The fun is to see what you can get out of your system. And even if I had the exact same components, they ain't going to overclock the same as what yours would. Maybe yours do a little bit better. Maybe they won't do quite as well. So just to hit them up front, straightforward, not too sure on what you can get out of your components. As you can't tell, my voice is a little off today, so I don't know what's going on with me. I've been talking like this all day. I've been trying to do better because I haven't even done the recording for videos this morning because of it. I mean, I got some screenshots and whatnot done, but as far as the intros or the outros, I haven't got anything done. Maxter 1878, wow, mate, 999 subscribers. Congratulations in advance for the 1K. Now, appreciate that. Bonji 2909, PogChamp 999 subs. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping to hit that 1,000 today. I'd like to be able to do that while I'm streaming. Don't know if I will or not, but I'd like to see it come through. Kind of mentioned last week, I like to try to figure out some kind of giveaway for the 1,000 sub mark. I just don't know how to do it and make it fair for everybody. And I figured I'd have more time to figure out how to make it happen than what I have. But that's something I'm going to keep on the back burner. I'm going to try to figure it out. But hopefully it won't be too much longer until we hit that 1,000 subs in the community. We have been growing pretty good here lately. But I guess we ought to flip you over here and get going on these comments. We don't have a whole lot this week. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. Yep, there we go. That looks about right. Alright, we got Quentin Taylor on my background. You're good people, Dave. I'll keep watching. Well, thank you. And for y'all that's supporting me, the ones that's watched the videos and liked and commented and shared and left the comments and whatnot. I really appreciate it. I want to say it up front. And I want to say it up front, and I want to thank y'all, especially for the ones that comment. Hey, got 1,000 subscribers. Look at that. Wait, it's going to refresh. There it is. 1,000 subscribers. Yay. Looky there. Looky there. Yay. Looky there. Got 1,000 subscribers. Appreciate it, guys. Really appreciate the support and the support that you guys all show me. It's been a long time coming. I really appreciate it. But back to the comments and what I was saying. I really appreciate everything you guys, all the support you guys give me, especially now at 1,000. Cheers, y'all. Thank y'all. Appreciate it. I'd just like to appreciate, show my appreciation to y'all for watching the videos and whatnot. And the comments, the likes, even the dislikes, well, they add up too, YouTube shows that as long as it's some kind of activity, they like to support the ones that got some kind of activity. So even the dislikes kind of helps me out. So, and again, when I get down through the comments, I'll finish up with that as well. Let's see here. We have Rye Fon Moscodillo, I guess the way you pronounce that. Hanging on with Dave, episode 45. Oh, excuse me. She put in a couple timestamps there. Don't know why. And then she says, "Hey guys, hey, how you doing? Congratulations, Mr. Spidey. Congratulations on 1,000, sir." Well, thank you. Appreciate that, Spidey. Like I said, it's been a long time coming. It's going to be a pretty big deal for me. Let's see here. We have Nova, I guess is the way you pronounce that. I know last week she was in chat and showed me how to pronounce it, and I still don't know if I'm pronouncing it right or not. Hanging out with Dave, episode 45. Hey, Dave, missed this one. We'll attend the next one. I thought she was in there last time. Maybe not. Maybe it was somebody else with a name close to that. Next we have STP 9141, 5 days ago. How to update the BIOS on the B450 generation motherboard for Verizon 3000 CPUs. 2020, it helped me out big time. My motherboard would not boot and gave beeps, so I had to get an AMD 2200 GE to the BIOS update. Thank you. Well, you're welcome. You must have a 3000 series processor. Doll Master X. How to overclock your RAM. I have the Oris B450M. It says 3600 megahertz and supported. But now I can OC to that. XMP shows 32 only. If I use manual mode, which timing should I try for 3600 megahertz? I'd turn in XMP, take all them figures and manually put them in instead of typing in 3200. Try typing in 3600. That'd be my best guess. That'd be a good place to go. BK, good morning, Dave. Good morning to you. Glad you joined me today. Yeah, but whenever you're overclocking an RAM, even though it says 3200 and it says you can do up to 36, I type in the same figures as the XMP and just change your speed to see what happens. That'd be the best bet. So here, TAMO Yankee. I take it that ain't English. Let's go over here and see what this means. He may be cussing me out. Maybe he don't like me. Google Translate. There we go. Google Translate. Enter text. Did I mean T-E-A-M-O, Yankee? I don't know. He says, I love Yankee. Okay. Love Yankee. Alright, I appreciate it. Glad. And that was on how to dedicate more RAM to the Verizon integrated graphics. Reveal the Great. What's up, Dave? Oh, just having a little bit of a celebration here on a Saturday morning with my cold Budweiser. For you guys that just came in, we just hit 1,000 subscribers on the channel. So, community's growing pretty good. That's a pretty big milestone for me, actually. I didn't think I'd ever get that for her. Looks like someone left because we're back down to $9.99. Well, we did have 1,000. Well, thank you. Someone must have, I must have peed somebody off. Yep, still $9.99. Yep. Well, we lost one. Someone didn't like me too well. But I'm assuming that's what Colin O'Gilvy wanted. He says, I love you, Yankee. I guess what that's supposed to mean. Alright, who else do we got here? Joseph Maladin. Yo, congrats on 1K. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Missed a few sessions back because life things. Yep, I can understand that, buddy. Life always happens, and you know, it seems like it sometimes happens at the worst time, you know. Massacre, the suburbs will be up and down for a week or two, but should stabilize after that. Yeah, I've noticed that with their subscriber counts, they're kind of all over the place. I could actually show you here. This one here says 999. If I go into analytics, it shows 996. If I go underneath of monetization, well, actually, it looks like it's already getting me reviewed for monetization. But that there usually went off the same thing that the dashboard shows, even though the analytics shows something different. The analytics only shows 996 for some reason. I don't know. It seems like their numbers is just a close guesstimation to it. It's kind of cool that they automatically put me in for monetization. I didn't have to sign up for it. Kind of cool. Not bad. Not bad. But yeah, I figure they'll start stabilizing on the subs. Like I said, it's always like that. It's always a little fluctuating. I don't know. Maybe I just piss people off that bad or something. I don't know. Let's see here. We got NWO Ryfix. I guess the way we pronounce that. How to update the BIOS on the Gigabyte B450DS3H. Thanks. It works for me. Well, you're welcome. I'm glad I could help you get that fixing. Kind of seen this one on my phone when it popped up. I was at work when he put this one in, and he says, terrible. That was on the EVGA 2070 Super Black Gaming unboxing. That was from Brett Smith. I don't know if he was saying that the card's terrible or if the video was terrible or what's terrible, but everybody's entitled to their own opinion, right? I can't please everybody out there. Kind of accepted that a long time ago. Let's see here. We have Cherry X, I guess the way you pronounce that. I don't know, XD, okay. Yeah, how to overclock your RAM on the Gigabyte B450. Did everything you showed. My system unit emanates the sound when turned on, then puts all values in their place. It makes a sound, and then it puts all the values into place. You talking about the values that you're trying to overclock it to, or are you talking about it goes back to stock numbers? But it shouldn't be making a sound though. Either that, or maybe it's an unstable overclock. But usually, if your computer makes a sound after messing with your memory, it's usually you got a bad stick of memory or something. It ain't recognizing a stick or something like that. Usually, I've never heard one make a sound after trying to overclock memory. And I don't know if that's a model number, maybe. Yeah, that's a model number I can't even look up, don't look like. I Dream Max 84 RAM. No idea, never heard of it. Never heard of it. Everything you show my system unit emanates a sound when turned on. Then it pulls all of the... I'm not too sure on what his question is or what would be the best way to answer that. But I've never heard a computer make a sound if the RAM's overclocked ain't stable. Guess it's possible. Depending on your motherboard too, I guess. Let's see here. We have Arnvin. Says, thanks, man. That was on the Gigabyte 5600 XT WinForce OC card. You're welcome. That was 4 days ago. Maybe that was the one that was in chat last week. I don't know. There's a couple of these got names that look so familiar I can't keep them apart. What else do we got here? MR Itchy INCIII. How to overclock your RAM. This helped me a lot. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm glad it helped you. You get that RAM up to where you need it to be. Appreciate that. You're more than welcome. Clashing with Chris 3 days ago on my background. You're an amazing YouTuber. Recently built my PC and need to update the BIOS. Book. Your video helped. And I've subbed and have watched a ton of your videos. Good stuff, man. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. I'm glad you're getting some, enjoying what I'm watching or what I'm making, and you're getting some useful information out of it. Appreciate that. Let's see, we got Frostbit 3 days ago. How to dedicate more RAM to Verizon integrated graphics. I've got the same board, Ryzen 3 2200G, and it only allows 2 gigabytes. I've got 16 gigabits of RAM. Any idea? That one, I've had so many people ask me that it only let them do 2 gigs. Must be something within the BIOS. Maybe they've, because mine even let you get up to 32 gigs, even though I only had 16 gigs. But I've had a lot of people ask that, and I have no idea why it'd be causing that. Unless it's just the BIOS, or maybe they went back and revisited the BIOSes and stopped it from going beyond 2 gigs. About the only thing I can think of. Alright, this one here I'm not going to read all the responses to. You can go, if you guys really want to see the whole conversation going on between these two. This was on how to overclock your Ryzen 5 3600 on your Asus B550MA Wi-Fi motherboard. We got Evan 3 days ago. Started it. Says, haha, helpful. By the way, is Verizon 4500 really worth it? Is it worth it? It depends on what you're running and what kind of better performance you're looking to get by buying. And the 4500, that's for you guys that didn't know, that's actually a laptop SKU. They didn't make a 4000 series for desktop. It's for laptops. I don't know. I've never put much research into the laptop SKUs. I'm sure they got a pretty good upgrade to it, depending on what you're coming from, of course. But yeah, I think they'd be worth it. They wouldn't be worth it. They wouldn't be still be putting them together. Let's see here. What else we got? And like I said, there's that person in RC Rockets kind of went back and forth talking about laptops and whatnot. So if you guys want to go read them, you look up the video, look through the comments through it. Now, I'm not going to go through all those though. There's like 11 of them, I think, 12 of them, something like that. Something crazy. But appreciate you guys having the conversation on my video, because it helps it look better on the comments. Alright, here we got here now. We have Ivan Manilow. How to update the BIOS. You saved my life, my family, my finances, my kids, my marriage, my lizard, and most importantly, my neighbor, Joseph Hernandez. I'll thank you. Not too sure on how I saved your life by showing you how to update a BIOS, but you're welcome. I'm glad I could do that for you. Especially when I saved your lizard. That one's a good one. But you're more than welcome. Appreciate that. Gunner Price. Hey Gunner, how you doing, buddy? Glad you joined in with us today, bud. Doing pretty good, not too bad. Can't complain, buddy. Let's see here. We have Captain Jazz Kebabage, I guess. How to update the BIOS on the Gigabyte B450 MDS3H motherboard. It says, thank you for this. I didn't realize I had to go into setup and choose the option to update instead of just trying to start from the flash drive. Good learning experience. Well, you're welcome. Glad I taught you something. I'm not too sure on where this one comes from. It's Ginjin. It's welcome to Dave's Techway. He says first, LOL. I'm not too sure on what he's first on. Maybe there ain't no comments on that video, maybe, besides what he posted, maybe. Because I put that one out a long time ago. Yeah, he's the only one that's commented on that one. So apparently that's what he's talking about when he said first, I guess. Alright, that one solves that one, I guess. Apparently some people have watched it, but nobody's ever commented on it. Let's see, 11 hours ago. We have Sleven Elvin, I guess is the way you pronounce that. How to update the Asus BIOS, Asus Prime X470 Pro. Thanks for the update walkthrough, man. Hope you're doing well. Well, hope you're doing well. You're more than welcome. Glad I could help you get that up to date. Let's see here. We have Hi Joe the Noob. How to update the ASRock motherboard BIOS. Does the ASRock B550 Phantom Gaming 4/AC have instant flash? At Newegg it mentions instant flash in the features, but under it there's an asterisk that says these features can be installed on ASRock app. I would need this feature to already be on the motherboard. because I want to get a Verizon 5000 series CPU, but we'll need to update the BIOS before it installs. The B550. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, the B550 should support the 5000 series straight out of the box, no matter what BIOS level you have on it. If I'm not mistaken. I don't think you should have to do the BIOS update. So support CPU support list. 47s, 39s, 38s, 37s, 36s, 31s. If you need to update the BIOS, please click here. Huh, maybe it don't support the 5000 right out of the box. I thought it did. Thought it was supposed to. Let's see here. Let's see here. ASRock B550 Extreme. What was he saying? It mentions instant flash in the features, but under it, there's an asterisk that says these features can be installed on the ASRock app. Overview. That's where the features usually is. For everybody on better armor. Audio. Dr. Moss, 14-phase power delivery. Neater Antebellum, I guess the way you pronounce that. Hello, how you doing? Glad you joined me this morning. As far as I know, ASRock, all of them should come with a flash utility. I don't know why you'd have to go through an app or anything like that. Of course, it is ASRock. CPU supports 3rd gen AMD, AM4 Verizon, future AMD Verizon processors, 3000, 4000 series processors. Now compatible with AMD Verizon 4400, 3200G. Most motherboards though, they come with the flash utility already built into them. You usually don't have to get them from no kind of app or anything. And I'm not really seeing what you're talking about saying on Newegg about them being with an asterisk, saying you have to go through the app to get to it. I'm not really too sure, bud. I don't have that motherboard. I really couldn't tell you. But I believe it would have the instant flash on it. Okay, they don't have the flashback button on it. But I don't see why it wouldn't have the instant flash on the inside the BIOS. I don't know. Gunner Price, I'll see you later. I have to go. You have a good one. You too, Gunner. I'm glad you could stop in and join in for a few minutes there, but appreciate that. Yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't have instant flash built into it. I really can't give you a straight answer on that. Like I said, they're on Newegg and I can't figure it out. Their website don't say nothing about having to have the app to download it. I really couldn't tell you. And, you know, I don't see putting $100 into a motherboard to answer one question about something like that. Is there anything else we got? We got anything else for held for review? Nope. We got anything likely for spam? Nope. Nothing new on the published side? Nope. Well, I guess that pretty well does it. Pretty well it for the comments for this week, because I didn't run through all them other ones down through there. Oh, I guess I didn't even do this at the beginning, did I? Got a little bit of self-promotion going on there. There we go. It's always good to be self-promoting. Always good to be self-promoting. Hey, look, at least it says we're back up to 1,000 subscribers in the community. Oh, we're getting up there, 1,000 subscribers. Oh, excuse me, guys. Anyways, anybody out there watching me have any questions, comments, concerns? Well, throws them in the chat there now. I don't know if you all seen it or not. I'm sure you have. About AMD and their 5000 series processors coming out, which I think is kind of funny. Which I could cancel my order, but I'm not going to, because what I ordered is going to be more than enough for what I want. Is that Mountain Dew behind you? That's Maxter 1878. Yes, it is. That is Mountain Dew. That is the 20-ounce bottle, 6 packs of Mountain Dew. And say you all thought all I drank was Budweiser. I drink more than Budweiser. Well, sometimes. But yep, that's all Mountain Dew, regular Mountain Dew behind me. You guys seen, I know you all seen that the Verizon 5000 series is coming out next month. And how they got a 20% or so increase in the ICP and whatnot, their IPC. Which sounds pretty good. Which is the best gaming processor for the 3070 for $400 USD. It's kind of hard to suggest for the RTX 3070 right now. Because I don't know the performance of the 3070. I mean, if it's going to match 2080 Ti, of course, you want $400 USD. You're looking to buy now. You're looking to buy when the 3070 comes out. If you're looking to buy exactly right now, you're looking at Intel. But yeah, if you want to hold off for a month or so, which should be out before the 3070 comes out, maybe wait for the reviews on the 5000 series to come out. Of course, with the 3070, I don't know, kind of wait till the reviews come out, see what kind of performance it's got. And with the Verizon 5000 series, see what's coming out. You know, I know what they say, 19% or 20% uplift in the IPC and this and that on the 5000 series. As far as 3070, you want to make sure you got enough CPU for 3070, the 900K. Something like that. You did say for $400 though, didn't you? I'm not sure on what the 10900K goes for. Wow, it's almost $700. If you're going with right now, you definitely want an Intel processor. What we got? Let's see here. You said up to $400, right? Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, Coffee Lake 9700, the 10700. That's an 8-core processor with 16 threads. There you go. The 3600 XT. I'd say one of these top two right here. Hold on a second. Let me flip you over here. Right there you go. For $400, you're looking at the AMD 3600 XT or the i7 10700. If you don't want to wait for Verizon 5000 to come out, I want to say one of them two right there is going to be your best bet. 6-core, 12 threads. Or you can get the i7 10700, which is 8-core, 16 thread. And Intel, they do have the better ICP right now, IPC right now. So I'd probably take and you want to make sure it's going to run that 3070. I'd probably go with the i7. I'd probably go with it over the Verizon 5 3600 XT. If all you're wanting is gaming, yeah, I'd go with the i7 10700 for $400. Looks like it's $371, so it should be, even with taxes, shipping, and everything, it should be under the $400 price point. Are you panic buying again? No, I'm not panicking. The stores around my area, they actually have Mountain Dew on sale quite frequently. They have them four to the 6-packs like that for $10, which you break it down, it's cheaper than buying them one at a time. So you just kind of buy them and stockpile them while they're on sale. Nathan, okay, I think I will go with the i7. Can't wait for Verizon 5000 series. Thank you so much. Well, you're welcome. That price point kind of pinpointed it down. Like I said, it's an 8-core, 16-thread processor, so you should be all right. I'm pretty sure it's got hyper-threading on it. Yeah, it's got hyper-threading, 8-core, 16 threads. Yep. That should be pretty, that should be pretty good for your 3070. Maxter, we didn't get good Mountain Dew in the UK. You don't get good Mountain Dew in the UK. I didn't know they made a bad Mountain Dew. I didn't know they made a bad Mountain Dew. But like I was saying, the Verizon 5000 series, it's a watered down version. Oh yeah, that would be nasty. I don't even use ice in my pop because of that. I don't like that watered down taste after the ice melts in it. Yeah, I can understand why that would be. How that would be a bad time. I'm gonna show you guys something here. I ain't doing this just to brag. But you want to talk about buyer's remorse, which I could cancel this, I guess. There we go. It's a little bit modified because you don't need to know my order number and you don't need to know my credit card number. I don't feel that y'all need my personal address. But look at the order date on this, October the 9th of 2020. I ordered the AMD Ryzen 9 3950X 16-core 32-thread processor. That was the same day that they released the information on the Ryzen 5000 series. Excuse me. I ain't doing this to show you guys, look, I got money, I can buy what I want, I ain't doing all that. Since I got into my 4K editing, that 2700 ain't quite enough to keep up with the editing process, so I was going to buy one of these. And the same day I hit the buy button on this thing, they actually released the 5000 series coming out. But it's still a month away. So yeah, I don't know, it's kind of a little bit of a buyer's remorse there, I guess. But, you know, whenever I do my 4K, since I got into 4K video editing, scrubbing back through the timeline's awful choppy, and it's my CPU with the 8-core 16th thread on the 2700 just maxes completely out. It's a time waster. So that's why I went with that. Maxter 1878, how much RAM are you pairing with it? I got 32 gigs of Ripjaws 5 running at, I think 3200 megahertz, I think it is, but I know it is Ripjaws 5 RAM, 32 gigs of it. As far as what I think about the Ryzen 5000 series, with what I've got to watch on it, I think it's pretty good. I think they're actually starting to show Intel that you know, AMD's got something that's worth keeping, and Intel's gonna have to step up the game. Just like any other release of new products, you know, you gotta take what AMD says with a grain of salt until independent reviewers actually get their hands on them and actually test them, you know. But 20% IPC, I think they're on the ball. If I'm not mistaken, it's about the same as what they did last time between the 2000 and the 3000 series. With the way they're actually putting these CPUs together on the inside now, and the way they're sharing that 32 megabits of cache compared to the two 16 megabits of cache, I think it's gonna make a big difference with the latest, the latency. You know, how much time it talks for the CPU cores to talk to each other. I think it's gonna make a big difference. But I think AMD's, I mean, even since the beginning of Verizon, you know, back 3 years ago when Verizon first came out, I think they're heading down the right path. I think they're finally giving everybody what they want. You know, a lot of the AMD, over the years, AMD has been the price to performance, but they haven't always been the best bet. You know, if you want the longevity, you want the, you know, the better processor was always Intel till Ryzen came out. Now, since Ryzen came out, Intel's kind of fell off the back burner because they can't really compete. Balajin Prem. Yo, Dave. Yo, what's going on, buddy? Welcome, man. Glad you could join me today. The 5000 series, what they're saying about them AMD 5000 series processors is correct. I think it's going to be pretty good for the community. It's going to be pretty good for the gamers. Intel just lost the game. They lost this round of the game. I'm not going to say they just lost the game. Intel is a big corporation. It takes a while to switch, you know. And everybody says that Intel lost the game. You know, I've seen that several times, you know, how AMD's beating up on Intel. The gaming port. For right now, they have. But you got to think, AMD, with the power that AMD is producing right now, they're doing it on a 7 nanometer, which is half the size of the 14 nanometer that Intel's doing. If Intel gets their head out of their ass, and they can pull off as 5 nanometer, how much better is that going to be than what AMD is doing on 7 nanometer? Congrats on the 1,000 subs. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. I think you should wait until they release the 11th gen to say this. Yeah, I do too. I don't even think it's going to be the 11th gen. I mean, the 14 nanometer plus with 30 pluses after it, you know, they pretty well beat this one in the ground. But I've said it before in some of my earlier videos from a year ago, you know, I'm waiting to see what Intel does with this 5 nanometer. Because AMD is doing this, just barely beating out Intel, you know, by 20% or whatever, with a node that's half the size. So whenever Intel does come out with the 5th gen, how good of a performance are they going to get out of this 5 nanometer process that they've been working on for all these years, or the 10 nanometer process? You know, I think they're going down to the 10 nanometer process. You know, what's Intel going to be able to do with that 10 nanometer process? I think it's going to be interesting when they actually get that to come out. I'm interested in the AMD GPUs. Probably will replace my Vega 56 in a year. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about that big Navi as well. I like to see if they're going to actually be able to give it to NVIDIA like they've been giving it to Intel. Because right now they are giving it to Intel. You know, and I think we need that kind of competition in the GPU space. I'm actually waiting for NVIDIA or AMD, either one, to give us something in the budget line. And these 3000 series cards are processing, you know, the 3000 series GPUs coming out with ain't really in the budget line, you know. You're looking at the 3070, which is going to be the bottom tier that's coming out right now. But still, yet with the price tag, you know, a lot of people still can't afford that kind of price tag for a GPU. So, you know, I'm kind of waiting to see what the 3060 comes up with, or even, you know, what replaces the 1650, 1660. You know, because that's going to be the more on the budget end of things. So yeah, we'll let's see, 11th gen Rocket Lake is still going to be 10 nanometer according to some leaks. Well, if it's on the 10 nanometer, you know, I'm waiting to see what they can do with the 10 nanometer. You know, because AMD right now is on 7 nanometer, and Intel's, I don't know, it seems like they're, don't get me wrong, I'm not an AMD fanboy, I'm not an Intel fanboy either way. I don't care, I build with both. You know, whatever the best bang is for the buck. But if, you know, Intel's still on 14 nanometer with all these pluses after them, and still knocking on the heels of what AMD can do on 7 nanometer, I think they're going to blow them out of the water with the 10 nanometer. Just my opinion. Nathan, I hope they don't mess it up with stupid driver issues again. They should solve those kind of problems. Then they can compete with NVIDIA. Hey, you were talking about the 5600 XT. Was it the 5600 XT? I think it was the 5600 XT you're talking about, yeah. And every, you know, GPU, CPU, either way, you know, when the new stuff comes out, you're going to have issues with it. AMD has never been known for the driver support. Over time, their driver support usually gets better as they go on. But, you know, right out of the gate, AMD's known to have bad drivers for either side of it. And there ain't no launch that ain't going to have little issues. You know, that's part of being on the leading edge of technology. You know, you're going to definitely have growing pains. Master 1878. This will be interesting if they have a competitive card without the supply problems. Hera Kenan, hi, how you doing? Glad you could stop in and join me for the day. Welcome in, glad you found the stream. Yeah. Tech MT, hey dude. You are doing great. Love you. Well, yeah, I am doing pretty good. Congratulations. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. We have hit the 1,000 subscribers. You know, we have 1,000 people in the community now. You know, I'd like to do some kind of giveaway for the 1,000 sub, which I mentioned last week in last week's live show. I don't know what it's going to be yet. I don't know how to organize it. You know, I figured I had more time than this. I didn't figure we'd hit the 1,000 subs this quick. Tell you the truth. But, you know, I like to do a little bit of something for the community just to show my support. I don't want to make it just where it's the United States. You know, I want everybody to be able to join in and take a chance of winning whatever it may be. Which I'm working on that, you know. I know it's possible, you know, even if I order through Amazon, depending on where the winner lives, and have them delivered to them instead of coming straight from me, maybe. I don't know, that way you missed all the turfs and all the taxes and all that that's coming back. But, yeah, I'm kind of working on some kind of giveaway. Like I said, I wasn't planning on hitting 1,000 subs this quick. But I appreciate all the love and the support you guys have been giving me. It means a lot to me. The comments, the likes, the shares, and all that. Well, Jim, and this is nice with a small number of people. You know, direct conversations. Yeah, it is. I enjoy the interaction with you guys. I don't know. Man, I like to grow to be able to make money if I can do this full time, but I don't want it to blow up to, well, I don't know the guys, you know what I mean? You know, I like to keep it kind of small, kind of personal, you know, but we'll see what happens with the channel. Well, you will gain more subs. Yeah, they'll start coming in now. Keep making good stuff. Yep, I plan on it. I plan on making what I'm making. I don't plan on changing my... I'd like to get better at it, actually. You know, I mean, right now, you know, with 1,000 subs, you know, it's a nice little community, you know. A lot of you guys are I realize your names and whatnot from previous streams. You know, I kind of like that. As the channel grows, that's going to change. I like to keep it kind of small. But in the same sense, you know, if I keep it small, I ain't going to be able to support myself by doing it. So it's kind of a wishy-washy type thing, you know, back and forth. What should I do with it, you know? And as I keep making content thrown out there, it's going to grow by itself. You know, it's going to end up being a snowball effect. So, you know, as it grows, you know. But I'm going to try to keep you guys in mind, and the guys that's really supported me since the beginning of Odall, or close to it. But yeah, as far as NVIDIA, the 10 nanometer stuff goes, you know, I think it's going to hold up pretty good against AMD. And Intel, they know how to get the most out of their process nodes. I think it's going to be interesting on the 10 nanometer when they actually come out with the 10 nanometer compared to the 7 nanometer that AMD is running on. You know, it took AMD quite a few years to catch up, quite a few node shrinks to be able to catch up with Intel. I think that's going to be very, very interesting stuff. The 5000 series, you know, I'm going to say wait till the benchmarks comes out on that. I think they're heading in the right direction. It breaks my heart you have been making quality videos since 4 years and only got 1,000 subs. I feel bad for you, bro. It's been 14 years since and beat Intel in the game. Ashman Dixon, I haven't seen you in a while, bud. Appreciate it. Glad you came in. Hey, Dave, glad you're on 1,000 subs. Well, thank you. You know, TechMT, I started the channel 4 years ago. I kind of went through this a little bit on my my background. Once my wife got sick, you know, there was a couple years there that I didn't do nothing at all with the channel. It was probably a year and a half, almost 2 years I didn't even upload a video. So it's been, you know, the way I look at it, I've been actually pretty steady at it. For about a year and a half, I've been pretty steady with it. Even within that year and a half, there was some rough times where I didn't upload nothing for a month or so at a time. Even though it's been 4 years, you know, after I started the channel, for about a year and a half, 2 years, I didn't upload nothing. So I don't quite see it as being a four-year-old channel. Let's see here. Let me get my numbers straight here. Videos. Date. 2016 looks like when I started. 2016, yeah. Let me flip you guys over here and show you what I'm talking about. Right here, this video here, it went up on September the 22nd of 2016. Then all of a sudden I disappeared for over 2 years. And it was 2 years and a month, you know, that I didn't publish nothing. So actually you take the 4 years, subtract that 2.5 years, you know, you're looking at a year and a half, maybe 2 years I've been into this. Match prediction, long time for sure. Keep up the good work. My bad, I did not phrase it properly. It has been 14 years since Intel beat AMD in gaming, and then is back at the top. Yeah, it's been a while since AMD's beat Intel as far as gaming goes. And I'm still not going to say that they're beating Intel in the gaming until other people do the test besides AMD themselves. That goes for NVIDIA, that goes for Intel, it goes for AMD GPUs. You know, I take it with a grain of salt until other people actually run the test themselves. Yes, that's true. Is your channel monetized? I just looked it up. Monetization. It looks like I've done step 1, step 2. It's in the process of getting reviewed. So hopefully they see that I can start making money. Hey, Crane, yeah. But yeah, as far as my channel being 4 years old, you know, there's a year and 2 years and a month that I really didn't get nothing uploaded on the channel. So it's kind of hard to say that I've been at it for 4 years when I've took 2 years off within the 4 years. And even once I did come back and started uploading, I tried to get them on a regular basis, but you know, it's kind of, you know, even at the beginning when I first got back into it, it was hit and miss there for a month here and there that I was missing. But I'm starting to get back into it pretty steadily. Harry Chandler, good luck with your channel. Well, thank you, appreciate it. It does look like we have got back up to 1,000 subscribers. Of course, YouTube's all over the place with it. There's the 1,000. The analytics still showing 996. But monetization, it used to say down here that it only had so many subscribers, so many watch hours. Now it's getting reviewed. So it looks like it looks like the channel has hit the 1,000 subscriber mark. Actually, this is pretty good pretty good weekend for me all the way around, looks like. I don't know how many of you actually know this, but I've been smoking cigarettes for quite a few years. And I've been trying to quit for quite a while. But I haven't had one since 5 a.m. this morning. Yeah, so it's been, almost 7 hours since I've had a cigarette. And it don't sound like much if you ain't a smoker, if you ain't addicted to it. But to me, it's pretty good to go 7 hours without a cigarette. I'm hoping this is gonna be the final thing. I'm hoping I'm be able to quit altogether. And then on top of that, I got the 1,000 subscribers. Hopefully, I can start making back a little bit of money for my for the investment that I put into the channel. Tech MT said it's been 4 years. I look at it about a year and a half or whatever. But still, yet over the years, I put in quite a bit of money into this. It takes, I don't know if you guys have ever did any kind of video. By the time you film it, you edit it, you upload it, you make the thumbnails, you do the research to see if it even does any good. It's a lot of work to actually get a video out. I put a lot of money and a lot of time into this channel so far. So hopefully they approve me for my monetization. I can start making a little bit of my money back. Yeah, it's keep going, Dave. The first few weeks are the hardest. Yeah, I'm assuming that's referring to quit smoking. I believe that 100%. I do all right when I'm home. If I'm home, I don't do bad with it. I can go for a couple of days without them. But it's when I get to my full-time job is when the stress really kicks up and I kind of cave in and give in. Get going with the smoking, Dave. This stuff is a pain to quit. Yeah, Dr. Dragon, I've been trying to quit for quite a while. I'm hoping this is going to kind of do it. What software do you use to edit? I actually use, right there, I use DaVinci Resolve. I think it's like 16. Yeah, DaVinci Resolve 16. That's what I use to edit my videos with. And that's part of the reason. I don't know if it's the Resolve thing or what it is. Which I don't know if maybe Premiere Pro or something would be better for me. But this thing, that 8-core 16-thread processor with, with 4 cores and 8 threads just can't keep up with the 4K video editing. That's why I ordered the 3950X. And I don't know. But that's what I plan on doing. Yeah, DaVinci Resolve is one of the top ones. Yeah, I mean, I really enjoy it. I like to actually get into more editing than what I do. My editing right now, it pretty well cuts out the ums and the uhs and the fucks and the shits and everything like that. Pretty well all I do is kind of cut them out, kind of patch it back together. I like to get more into the editing content to make it look better and whatnot. Because DaVinci Resolve does have a lot more features to it than what I use of it. And I think it helped my videos do a lot better. But, the main thing is the timeline of trying to get them done and still be able to put one out per week. And, with the way my full-time job is, I'm working 50, 60 hours a week. I don't have much time for this. Which GPU are you using with your main PC right now? Yeah, I got the EVGA Black Gaming 2070 Super. That's the one I'm using right now. And I mainly bought that one. The RX580 was only good. I bought that one because of the NVENC encoder, because I was going to do a little bit more streaming than what I do. But yeah, that's what I'm running, is the 2070 Super by EVGA Black Gaming. Which, I haven't even put any kind of benchmarks or anything up on that card since I bought it. I kind of bought it, did an unboxing of it, threw it in the PC, and been using it ever since. I haven't really been doing a whole lot with it. I don't even game a whole lot, actually. Like I said in my background, YouTube's my biggest game right now. But as far as my GPU, I'm hoping to get my hands on a 3070. And it ain't because I need it. That 2070 Super that I got is more than enough for what I need. I'm hoping to get a 3070 because it's more the budget line that's coming out right now as far as the 3000 series GPUs go. So I'm hoping to get a hold of one of those when they first release, so I can get content for the channel. Like I said, it ain't because I need one. The 2070 Super is fine for what I need, but it's mainly for content for the channel. And it is more the budget side of things of the new releases of the 3000 series of the GPUs. The 3080, 3090, most people can't afford them kind of price tags. You get down to what they're charging for the 3070, you're getting into, some people can, some people can't afford it, It's more of the budget line, but not really the budget line. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for, which I know they should be coming out, next month? I think they're supposed to be releasing in November for the 3070 release, if I'm not mistaken. Which I'm probably mistaken. I'm pretty good about mistaking stuff anymore. 37 release dates. Which of course I know it did get pushed back. GeForce 3060 availability update. We are updating the availability date to Thursday, October the 29th. The 29th before it'll be available to buy. So that's what, 2.5 weeks away before it even becomes available. Keep drinking water, talking dries your throat. I don't have no water available. The closest bottle of water's back there in the back room someplace. But it looks like the 3070 release date's been pushed back to October the 29th, which is still quite a few weeks away. So we'll have to see if I can actually get my hands on one of those. But I'm hoping to get one of them just mainly for the channel purposes. Like I said, 2070 Super does fine for what I need. But I like to have that 3070 just to have some content for the channel to help cover the 30 series graphics GPUs. We'll have to see. Hopefully they get some of the blimps and bumps out of the road from the 3080 and the 3090 launchers. But I think that's going to pretty well wrap it up for the day, guys. If anybody else got any other questions, comments, concerns, or anything else you'd like to ask me before I get out of here for the day, go ahead and throw them over there in their chat. I'll go ahead and check the comments here one last time, because sometimes they do come in pretty frequently. I guess I'll flip you guys over here and let you guys see this. There's the published one. I done answered his the best that I could. Held for review. There's nothing. Likely spam. There's nothing there. And looky there. It says, oh, excuse me. Still saying that the community is up to 1,000 strong. And I'm still in progress of being reviewed for being able to make any money off of this. Which is a good thing, I reckon. At least I made it that far. I appreciate y'all. I want to thank y'all that likes my videos, watches my videos, everything like that. Yeah, my throat is hurting a little bit. So I'm gonna call today. I'm gonna go try to calm my throat down a little bit. But I hope y'all found this a little bit interesting and something new. Let's see, I'm not sure, but I think it takes more than a month to get monetized. Maxter 1878, good luck with monetization. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. You do the same, buddy. Appreciate you could, I'm glad you guys could join me for this weekend. Glad you could stop by and hang out with me for a while. But because of my throat and whatnot, it is getting awful sore, and I don't have nothing. You know, I got empty beer bottles on one side, and I got full beer bottles on the other side. So I'm gonna cut her short here. Well, actually, it hasn't been real short. Been going for quite a while today, I guess. But I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it off here for the week. If you got anything else, you know, be more than happy to throw it over there and chat, and I'll answer before I get out of here for the weekend. Hope you kind of found this a little bit entertaining, or a little bit interesting at least, at the most. And like I said, you know, we have hit 1,000 subscribers. Belgium, where do you live? I live right outside of Morgantown, West Virginia, here in the United States. Eastern seaboard of the U.S. It's hard to tell where you live at. I know I got a lot of subscribers and whatnot from all around the world, but I live in West Virginia. You live in Virginia, that's cool. You're right across the border then. I live right outside of, well, if you're from Virginia, I'm sure you know the Mountaineers. I actually live right outside their town, Morgantown, West Virginia, where I actually live. I don't live in Virginia. Nathan, thank you for this stream. Keep up the work. I plan on it, buddy. Appreciate it. I am from India. Oh, you're from India. Okay, yeah, no, not Virginia. West Virginia is its own individual state from Virginia. I'm from West Virginia. Electronics is overpriced in this country. Even here in the U.S., they're getting to be overpriced. We've been fighting this ever since this, I don't know. I don't know exactly how to say this, but whatever you want to call this is going on in the world is hit. Electronics is overpriced. Even the used component prices is outrageous right now. But alright guys, I think we'll wrap it up for the day. If you like this kind of content, make sure you go down and give me a like. If not, give me a dislike. There's that comment. Maeve. Hi Dave, late again. Yeah, you're a little late. I'm getting ready to wrap it up for the day actually. Got a little bit of a sore throat going on and whatnot. I'm actually getting ready to wrap it up for the day. I hope you can go back and enjoy the, I like the stream now. Well, thank you. Appreciate you liking it. I'm going to wrap it up for the day, actually. Make sure you go down and give me a like on this video if you liked it. If not, there's that dislike button. Comment section just like I did today. I'll go through them every weekend here on my live stream. Usually 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time here in the U.S. I'm Marv. Enjoy your life. I'll be first next time. Good night. Good night. Enjoy your nap. I'm glad you at least stopped in and said good night to me. I guess this morning's out. If you really like this kind of content, make sure you get there and hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, where you're notified next time I go live. I'm also on Instagram and Twitter, which the links will be in the description below. If you guys like them over there and follow me, I won't kill your inbox, but I will give you ideas and photos of stuff that's coming up on the channel. Like I said, I won't kill your inbox. That's usually what I put out about the live stream if I got it canceled or if it's going to be late or whatever. That's usually what I put the notification for that kind of stuff out there. Good night again. Good night. Enjoy your nap. I hope you get some sound sleep today or tonight in your area. But with all that being said, I'm going to get out of here for this weekend. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend. And you have a good day until the next video or live stream.